believe 6, is What Moves the Dead by Kingfisher. This is a retelling of The Fall of the House of Usher by Edgar Allan Poe. And that is the next book that is going to be on this list, because after reading this, I wanted to read the original because I never had. I gave this 4 stars. I think it's really good. It's basically a house that's been taken over by like fungi, and there's interesting characters. People die, there's kind of zombies. It's very very visceral. It's a very like atmospheric read, because the house and the atmosphere is like really what's going on, more so than like what the main characters are talking about. I really liked it. It is different from the original, I have now come to find out. It's more interesting though. I think a lot more happens, and I really like what she did with it. The original just had a hint of like maybe it was fungi that was kind of like around the house. This is like mushrooms are affecting people and taking over their minds, which is cool. And they also take over rabbits, which is why there's mushrooms and like a weird rabbit on the front, which I really like. Also, this is a series. She takes the main character and then he goes on a second adventure, which I haven't read yet, but I do want to read. It seems really cool. I really like the concept. I will say everything didn't entirely make sense. It didn't entirely work. One thing that I thought was in the original, because there was no point in it being in this story, and so I thought that's the only reason it was there, because it adds nothing to the plot, is that she adds new pronouns, like Khan, like K-A-N and something, for soldiers specifically. And I thought that must have been out of the original, because it adds absolutely nothing to the plot. It does nothing. I thought either this would be very important to the plot, or it had to have come from somewhere. No. She just like felt like it, I guess. It's very strange because it serves no purpose. And so like every once in a while they'll use like a weird pronoun that you haven't heard of, and it would be like, oh yeah, that's like an added thing, that like the place where this guy is from has extra pronouns for soldiers, I guess, as sort of like to differentiate them for more respect.